Hello, 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 everybody. Excellent day to you all. I hope you're having a great day. Hey, Hal, what's up? Haven't seen you in a couple weeks. Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening. Hope everyone's doing really well. Hello, hello. Welcome in. Hope you're all having a great rest of your week. Finishing up your week. Thank you, Mage, for that Prime over there. Good day to everybody. Good morning. You're new to streams, huh? Catitude, how are you? Welcome in. Is that Dratini? It is. Hello, hello. Hey, you guys. You just woke up an hour ago? God, I've been awake since 5. Hey everybody. So welcome in. We don't have a crazy busy schedule today. We we have about 20 tracks, but a lot of these are going to be really cool. 5 a.m. gang. You might sleep. That's fine. It was good. It'll be a good update, I think. Today's a special day. Just to start, and I'll remind each of you a little bit later. But Tom Dearsley, one of my mods. I do stream on Twitch, yeah. Oh, oops. Why is that on? Tom Dearsley, one of my mods, has been gracious enough to be gifting two keys to Arc Raiders, which has been a delight. Has been a delight. Whose birthday? My birthday? Whose birthday? It's not my birthday. We have a hype train? What? Wait, why? When did we get a hype train? Who? Huh? Thank you for this gifted. Did someone gift subs that I didn't see? That's bizarre. Fingal did?
I know.
Right now?
I know.
Right now? I don't see anything. Oh, it didn't. It's not even up on my. Well, thank you, Fingal. That's very kind of you. It didn't even say. Yeah, I saw the DLC. Yeah. Huh. Weird. Okay. I didn't see any gifted subs. Well, we're clearly in a hype train, so thank you for that. No, I'm literally looking at the main at Twitch itself, and I don't see anything. That's very bizarre. Classic. So the game plan today is Honkai Star Rail, Legend of Zelda: Link Between Worlds, Crusader Kings 3, Xenoblade Chronicles, Mass Effect 3, Pokemon Legends ZA, Blazblue, Calamity, Lies of P, Calamity Trigger, Arknights, Persona 3, Deemo, Unbeatable, Heroes of Might and Magic 5, Dragon's Dogma 2, and thank you, Fengo, appreciate you. Not even in the chat, so Dragon's Dogma 2, Valdis Story, and La-Mulana. So a lot of fun stuff today. We'll do the giveaway a little bit later, but if anybody's interested in getting a code from Dearsley, definitely just do !Discord, go in the Discord server, and we will be able to get you a code over at server announcements. Just do a fire. There's 171 people right now that have that are interested in this, so we will spin the wheel later today. So let's kind of just dive in, shall we? I mean, I think it's time. So I'm going to do a pretty extensive breakdown. Lenny hasn't contributed a track to... She's on the highest tier and hasn't requested a track in months. So I'm going to spend some time here with Honkai Star Rail. This is the Shatter and the God's Crown, which is the Irontomb boss from the final of 3.0 of Honkai Star Rail. So we'll dive into that for quite a bit. And then, will the participants need... No, you just need to go to Discord fire emoji that post and server announcements, and then I'll take care of it, and then we'll make sure you get a code on your way. You just have to be in the Discord for it to function. Oh, there you are. Nuclearis, how are you? Excellent. Excellent, everybody. All right. I'm very excited. Mind me that I'm a little sleepy, so I'll be recording these videos, so just know that the bitrate might tank. But it didn't. Okay. Sometimes my CPU, it's not even my CPU, it's just no worries. Yes, patrons recommend tracks on Fridays, and then the final Friday of every week we open it up to the community. Put a spoiler warning for HSR. Well, I'm not going to be showing the footage, so I don't want to spoil myself in case I want to. That thing is a week out. Okay. All right. It's been out for a week. Is that what you're saying? Because it's only... Okay. Is the name of the song a spoiler? Shatter the God's Crown. I mean, maybe. Let's say yes. I don't... Okay, let's get started, shall we? We have a busy day today. Also, tried the new Call of Duty today. Holy fuck, that is not good. I have to tell you the truth. You know, I was like, ooh, let me try. No, it's not. Don't. I don't think any of my audience plays Call of Duty, but I wouldn't. Plus, they really do use AI. So here's the thing. So my thoughts with Arc Raiders is and Embark in general. I think the AI usage of voice, being that it's real actors who, and I only say this because I also, at the time, the AI sort of like database for voice actors is not new, and it's been around for many years. I actually almost was in a database, but at the time AI wasn't really prevalent, so I kind of was like, I don't really want to. But like, it actually is a very, very safe and I think protected way to give over, because you're getting paid. Assuming that Embark is doing this, you're getting paid per each time that your voice is being used, and the data bank is quite large. And what they'll do is, they have you come in for the session, you record your lines, a lot of lines, saying different things, so on and so forth. And then at that point, they take your voice and they will use it as needed, in this case for the TTS system. So I mean, my morality... My morality on this one is a little bit. I don't like Gen AI, and I certainly don't like it for images and music. So inevitably, someone will say that I'm being I'm being selectively outraged. But I do think that the fact that these people are getting paid, and also they're not random people off the street. Like, these voice actors have agents. Like, they have to go through the contracts, and especially in the world that we live in with AI, as prevalent in this bubble specifically as it is, I think that's a gray area that I think is up to an individual to decide where they stand on it. But as far as like contractual, like, it's not like they're getting blindsided. Unless voice actors that have worked on it have come out and said, I was blindsided, which is a totally different conversation. So, I think it's up to the individual to decide how they feel about that particular thing. But I don't, as long as the money is going in the right places and the voices are not being used and stolen, which they're not, I tend to lean towards the acceptance of it. Yeah, I do think the bubble will pop very soon because it's interesting, isn't it? It's interesting how like a year ago it was like AI's in the future, and then all of a sudden It's on your Gmail. It's on your email. It's on your main desktop. It's on your refrigerator. It's on the airplane. It's on, it's everywhere. It's crazy. I do think that AI is a amazing tool that can be used well and for good. The problem is ethics. So I think that it's gonna pop. It's just a question of when. I say this a lot about the gacha scene too. Like the way that the gacha world is right now, with having started in 2020 with Genshin coming out and everything. I do think that bubble is starting to pop as well. And I find the prevalence of those games at a high quality are very, very, very present. But I tend to wonder, like, at what point are people just going to be fed up? And I'm starting to see that people are very, fed up. Yeah. Yeah, right. Right. You're right. It is environmentally destructive. It's true. Dayhones, I love AI. Or AI. I love AI. I don't love AI. Sorry. I love The Witcher 3. Yeah. So anyway, just a couple thoughts because I was seeing how the Black Ops 7 had like every single calling card, which used to be something really fun. They used to be really enjoyable to get because it was like cool art. And now I went and I checked it out for myself. I downloaded it, bought it, I refunded it, and it's all AI. It's all like your basic. Like maybe with some massaging, but it just looks so fake. It sucks. And it's tough too with Arc Raiders because it genuinely is an incredible game that I think is immensely enjoyable and satisfying. And that's a fair point. Yeah. AI nameplates started in BO6. Really? Yeah. Can I see YouTube chat? Yes. You can see it over here on the left-hand side. Okay, actually speaking of chat though, I'm going to pop that off. Let's get started. What up? Let's get started and we'll be going through this. I'll be doing my usual introduction stuff. Oh, that was accidentally all part of a video. Hey everybody, what's going on? My name is Marco. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective, and today we're checking out the Irontomb boss theme, All Phases from Honkai Star Rail. This is the 3.7, I would assume the weekly boss OST. We're going to be talking about it from an emotional perspective, stopping and starting as we go. Thanks a ton, and let's get to it. Huh. Dude, so I just want to talk a little bit in between each phase because it's a long piece, but also because like it's very dense. One of the most incredible things about this beginning is rage. So a lot of the sound quality in that, represented by the percussion, the vocal chant there, the sort of, there's a bit of a cacophonous sound where it kind of, it's very like chaos. It's very like Jekyll Hyde, almost like I'm going to show you what I mean. It's like like there's a almost like there's something crawling out of, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of I love that I can talk about this because now I'm an anime enjoyer, but it reminds me of oh my gosh, Kadia from Fate Zero. Kadia has those worms inside of him, right? And you can kind of see them sort of moving around in his face. And it feels like this, I don't know who the Irontomb boss is or whatever, but like, I'm assuming it's, I don't want to say it, but needless to say, like, it feels to me like there's like almost like there's this like dry heaving or vomiting of this like blackness, this darkness, this anger, this rage inside, right? It's like as it like crawls and it really, it feels like it wants to come out, you know. It feels like there's this release that needs to happen, this feel of this sound of ripping, you know. I don't know, it's very interesting how that music is it's slow, plotty, but also very, very dangerous and very violent. It's very violent, and it's very cool. It's very cool, and also kind of sad, right? With the chant, that chant is genuinely very kind of heartbreaking because it's like I don't want this, you know, like you know, like there's anger in that. It's cool. All right, so phase 2, agony converging into a river. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, they didn't do it. Sick. This distortion. That's cool. Wow, wow. honestly, like kind of a pretty, even though it had a very fast rhythm and stuff, that section was actually pretty straight lined, right? Not until the very end where we go, and all that is just like dissonant movement. So all those sort of micro movements there, obviously I don't have the pitches in front of me to pluck out so we can really decipher what it is. That is tension, right? And the thing is, like, there's a little bit of distortion in there too. So there's, again, this unholy marriage of organic and inorganic. And I think that the upper register singing in that case is very antithetical to religiousness. So it's like the rage melts away, and what we're left with is the skeleton. But the skeleton is vicious and vile and more dangerous than the previous actual like manifestation of that anger. You know what I mean? In this sound, we get the true core of that rage, right? We get like the core of it, the essence. Like if you can look at it, this is what rage is. It's no longer an emotion. It's a pinpoint like truth, and it's an object in space. And I find it really interesting. It's just very like, there, obviously a boss fight, but there's no heroicism within that. Like it's really, this is about the boss, not about us. It's about the boss. It's pretty cool. Okay, and then Shatter the God's Crown, which I've heard is incredible. Oh. So this is about the heroes. Oh wow, goosebumps, nice. I love that feeling. This is a moment where everything shifts. We really dig deep in this one. And this ties together all of Amphorius, that sort of Latin, Greek kind of choral thing. Oh my god, goosebumps, oh, that's good. I love the breaks there. A little break lift. I have full body goosebumps now. All right, yeah, that's awesome. This is uniting voices coming together. Wow. Don't tell me it stops there. What? No! Oh, come on! That needs more development. Oh, it's so good, but like I wanted to go somewhere. Oh, man. Okay, well, all right. Oh, man, I thought for sure it would go back into... Okay, well, so in this moment, I think that this is... this is really the unifying and the rallying cry. This is that primal scream, of really ascending us into a new dimension. This is really like, no, no, you won't. You won't stop this. You won't get in our way. We will conquer this. We will defeat you, right? And it really becomes, and it almost becomes possibly an awareness of the self, an awareness of the death and destruction and decay, and maybe the rage gets snuffed out. We put it out, we put out the fire, and what's left is this like, what have I done? What? This sort of awakening to the mistakes at hand. I don't know. I mean, certainly, I definitely think that this part is more about the heroes, right? More about the trailblazers and I do think there's this unity. There's probably power of friendship to a degree, I'd say, like where there, there's a couple there's the main voice and there's a couple other choral voices in there. We come together and we have this sort of unification. Like, I'm by your side, I stand by you. I'm the only one who can put out that flame. But help me put this flame out, right? And then the flame dissolves, and then I don't know. Hopefully the stakes stay high, right? Because musically that's very tense. Wow, that's terrific. That's terrific. Really, it's amazing. I really enjoyed that. I'm sure that the last phase loops, but I would have liked some more development there. But I mean, because phase one was building to something. Phase two, we got kind of a straight line with a bit of an arc there at the very end, and then phase three, glorious, but it didn't develop. It kept us at a very intense. I was waiting for not even a beat drop, but I was waiting for just a turn, a turn to go somewhere, a real resolution, and I didn't get it. So I feel a little bit of blue balls musically, which is fine. But I'm sure it's in context. I bet that delivers on a big. It's a real period, even though I think I would have liked maybe an exclamation point, if that makes sense. Great stuff. Feel free to join the Discord if you want to. Feel free to support the channel on Patreon, patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Thanks a ton, and I'll see you later. Bye. Stop recording. Great stuff, Lenny. Really good song. All right, cool. So someone was asking earlier, what's on the list? I agree. No resolution is a tool. Not everything needs to resolve. It's true. Just from my personal taste, I like a good old resolution. It probably is an ambiguous ending, of course. So we've got some Zelda. We've got some Crusader Kings 3. We've got some Xenoblade Chronicles, Mass Effect, Pokemon, BlazBlue, Lies of P, Arknights, Persona 3, Deemo, Unbeatable, Heroes of Might and Magic, Dragon's Dogma 2, Valda's Story, La-Mulana. So Legend of Zelda: A Link Between Worlds. The theme for the first dungeon of A Link Between Worlds, the castle of the inverse of Hyrule, starts off more familiar to Hyrule Castle, but slowly gets more intense and foreboding, even slipping Ganon's theme in there at times. By the way, I've been playing last night. I've been playing Age of Imprisonment, and my goodness, I have been so impressed by The Legend of Zelda: Age of Imprisonment, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Imprisonment. Really, probably my favorite Zelda so far. I love also that Monaka is rocking the music. I mean, the mixes of the remixes of some of the Breath of the Wild and Twilight Princess tracks are really just great, and it's been immensely enjoyable. I think I'm in I think as I get older, the Musou style of gameplay, which is very fast and power fantasy, is really, really exciting. All right, let's check it out. Lorule Castle, not to be confused with Hyrule Castle. Thanks, Blue. What's good? Wow, what a no. So okay, part of me was like, what if that's, since A Link Between Worlds is this is the one is this the one on the 3DS? Is this the one? Yes. This is the one with the yes. This is a good one. That's right. This is where he merges into the wall and becomes 2D. I wondered. Sometimes I'm thinking to myself, Lorule Castle, right? So the inverse of Hyrule Castle. And part of me was like, are the notes actually just like mirrors of the notes of the Hyrule Castle theme, which I don't know off the top of my head. So what I love this though. I love so there's a sense of danger within that sound, isn't there? But it's also kind of heroic, but with a twist. It's really interesting. It's not all like great per se, you know, even though it's heroic. Like, yeah, this is all like, yeah, maybe it is inverted. Wait, now, you know, this is really confusing me because now I'm kind of curious. So, let's do, is this one? So it's A Link to the Past, but, all right. Okay, well that's Hyrule Castle. Okay. Da 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 da. Da, da. Ba, 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 ba. Wow. I love the accents. Pop! Pop! So it is interesting, isn't it? Because there's a mixture of heroicism and a mixture of you know, idol worship where, you know, Link is powerful and focused and determined and strong. And then on the flip side, you have this kind of the way that it's written also has this degree of sadness, tension and danger in the air, right? Because there's moments where it's like Link is like, you know, like Link is a bright a bright beacon in the world of Hyrule, right? And yet there is that sense of like nervousness and deep danger in that. It's very interesting because also the militaristic march quality of it is very it represents strength and might and power and it's really cool how challenging this sounds for Link, you know. Actually, let's stop one more time for the sake of it and say that, you know, right there, what we end up getting is this the sound of when we go up in the key, you know, we change keys there and go up a bit. There's this sense of like climbing up the stairs and oh look, another set of dangerous things. You know what I mean? Like it's just constantly moving. Constant march. Ah, nice. Wow. And there's the fight music. See, and then the chorus adds this extra element of like, damn, that's a lot of dudes he's fighting. Or moreover, it gives way to like even maybe the strength that Link possesses that keeps him grounded. You know, or it's Ganon's might, and there's a lot of different, or it's you know, soldiers fighting with Link. Like there's a bunch of sounds that we can kind of create from that choral thing that are really great. Good evening. Gwendon, you don't have to, if you're here for the Arc Raider stuff, like you don't have to stay. Like just make sure that you know, go to the Discord and server announcements and do the fire thing, and I'll spin the wheel here probably in about 2 hours or so. So you don't have to stay, of course, if you're getting ready for work, of course. Hey, Iskmoon, what's up? I like all these Iron Mouse emojis, by the way. I keep seeing. I'm assuming that's Iron Mouse. Or who, I don't know who Jackie, I don't know who that is, some sort of a penguin, but yeah. All right, let's keep it going. And actually, I'll say one more thing. You know, this is a long piece. Essentially, we're just kind of looping. We're keeping the musical idea the same, but we're just changing how we approach it. But it's pretty much just repeating. You know, yeah. Hey, Bloomberg, thank you. Hey, Kirby. Oh, okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, you're cool. See, even there. See how even the bells highlight danger in them? Yeah. Yeah, this is great. This is really great. I mean, I just think like it really does a great job of showcasing, well, certainly one emotion, but in one sort of instance, but just the way that we get to that, I think it kind of morphs and meanders a little bit and makes it, I think, more interesting. Telling, instead of a loop, we get kind of an expansion on stuff, which is fun. I mean, I think it's really interesting. It's really interesting to take something and more fiddle with it while keeping the emotional intention crystal clear. And this isn't about Pursuer specifically, but I do ask and do remind everybody do we really ideally, unless we speak beforehand, to try to keep the tracks under 6 minutes, just to be fair for others that maybe provide a track that's 3 minutes or 2 minutes or 5 minutes. Obviously, I know that those of you that are on this list pay for that, so I don't want to discredit that, but I also want to just give a heads up that it is better to make sure that tracks are under 6 minutes, just to be fair for everybody. So if we could do that moving forward, that would mean a lot to me. Although I enjoyed that track, so and I enjoy all the tracks you provide, really, unless I don't, and then I tell you. But for the most part, just want to keep things fair and equitable. Nomad's Journey from Crusader Kings 3. Crusader Kings 3 has been moving east this year. First, the Mongol Khans this spring, where this song comes from, and just recently on October 28th, adding China and Japan. Oh, really? Europa Universalis has been really great music. Today I did pick up Anno, the new Anno, the Roman one. That actually looks looks great. I can't wait to play it. Maybe. Well, I'm going to be playing Where Winds Meet this entire weekend, but maybe at some point I'd like to pop in. All right, Nomad's Journey. Killer. That's cool. Yeah, Anno. Yes. I love the throat singing. Ooh! Wow. So it's interesting because this track really leans into the Mongol, the throat singing sound, of course, right? But what I'm most intrigued by, not only because it's incredible, but also because of the rhythmic intention with it. Bidandamba, dee-dum ba-da-doo-da, dee-dum ba-dee-da-da. And then you get this wonderful guitar sound, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, ba-da-bum, bum, bum, bum. You know, that sound quality mixed with the throat singing. It's rhythmic, it's sharp. And I think that does a great job of showcasing determination and power of will, because we have that momentum in the tempo and in the rhythm. What we end up creating is this real feeling of tension throughout that, and really that maybe even the sound of conquest or power. And I really dig that. Yeah, it's so cool. Wow, and then it slows down. What a sick track. Holy shit. Sick track. Wow! What a cool shift! Yeah, dude, that's incredible. I can't wait to show that to a non-gamer, because that merges just like a brilliance of culture and also just it unifies this wonderful emotional tension between the, you know, it's called Nomad's journey, right? And so you hear the joy of, you know, travel and the joy of discovery mixed in with this violence in the rhythm at the beginning, which is really, really, really great. I mean, I enjoyed that so much. I enjoyed that immensely. Thank you, Fjord. Xenoblade Chronicles, which I'll be playing December 1st. Xenoblade Chronicles Colony 9. I'm about to no-life it, I think, because I know it's very long. Colony 9, Xenoblade Chronicles. Great job, Fjord. You got the yellow highlight. Is that your first yellow highlight, Fjord? We'd have to check. Congrats. We should give everybody it's like a star. I appreciate all my patrons equally. Open world with the beating sun. Colony 9. I think I've heard 1. I've heard this, yeah. Great little piece. I love the guitar momentum in it. Wait, is Colony 9 the one where Shulk and not Shulk? Yeah, Shulk and that's where oh my god, I don't remember any of these people's names. What the fuck? This is where Shulk is from, right? Shulk? Yeah. Shulk and what's her name? Yeah, anyway, so it's a very bustling kind of sound. I don't have much to remark on. Like, it's the starting town. Yeah. So I mean, I you know what I picture when I hear this? I picture that was Fjord's 5th gold star. Dunban, thank you. Dunban! I can't wait to actually commit to it and see where these characters go. Cause like, I know obviously like, you know, some of the twists from the first like 15 hours. I don't know. I'd have to check my playtime on that. I got to, like I said, I always, right now in my most recent save that I started a year ago, I'm telling you, this Xenoblade Chronicles commitment is either going to go really well or really poorly. So I don't know, because I've started it twice. Yeah, started it twice, and I've always ended at the exact same spot, which is when you meet the blue-haired girl with the Tyrannosaurus Rexes. So I have no idea. I have no idea how badly I may or may not let at least a 150 amount of people. I don't know. Not the Monado! But anyway, Engage the Enemy, though, is really good. I actually had a video for called Xenoblade Chronicles Diaries that I never uploaded because I didn't commit. So I just was like, I can't make a diary about how enjoyable the Engage the Enemy is when I didn't commit to finishing it. So, but anyway, so Colony 9, I mean, the sound, same, just went a bit further, but gave up twice on the other continent with robots after 100 plus hours. Yeah, dude. You know, I finally got to the first boss in Persona 4 Golden, and all of my will left my body to continue it. And I actually like it. I like it. I do. I really like it. But like the idea of, I don't know what happened. It's like, oh, finally I beat the first boss. Anyway, it's like, anyway, maybe I'll hop into Trails of Cold Steel now, which I started last night and I actually really enjoyed it. But I can't tell you how much I've been liking Age of Imprisonment. That Zelda is amazing. The visual feast. I liked it so much I played it in the bathroom with the lights off. What's up, brother? I haven't listened to your stuff yet, Armored Core stuff, Cthulhu. What's good, my man? What's good, buddy? P4G's first boss is bad. One of the worst bosses. I gotta keep going. Oh, okay. Oh no. Anyway. But yeah, no, Age of Imprisonment. I don't really necessarily, well, so I like the plot mechanic of going back in time, but I don't necessarily care about like the characters I don't know. So I'm only playing as Zelda. It was really difficult. I had to level up excessively, and I could only use ice attacks. That was, I had to grind. I can't agree with Musou gameplay, but they have good tracks, yes. See, Musou gameplay is actually what I'm feeling in my Soul of Souls now. Anyway, Colony 9, you know, I always picture, you know, it's interesting, because I actually think that the theme is a little bit maybe too grand for, all right, I'll keep going. Because I like P4. I actually love P4's music. You're Space Potato. Oh, you changed everything. You made it, okay. It's good to see you, Space Potato. Yeah, so Colony 9 is interesting because I actually think the music is maybe too grand for Colony 9. Colony 9, I feel like, could actually have a simpler track. But that wouldn't be possible because it's Xenoblade. So why would you do that? You know? Yeah, so I think more than anything, I find it really intriguing how this music is very percussive. It's very fast rhythmically. It feels very grand with the violin and stuff. And yet, it feels very large. It feels very big, you know? It's cool. Hey, Lilia. Sumi, you also changed your YouTube. Unless you're a different Sumi. Colony 9 encompasses more than just the town. It also is a surrounding landscape. Ah, well, that makes sense. So then, in that case, then you do get that sound of the sort of like the wild, grassy frontier, you know? I do think Gower Plains is a superior track, but it's certainly a nice one. Ah. Hey, Hey, Leo, how are you? Hey, Zero, what's up? Oh, that's a nice shift. Jesus Christ. That is so fucking loud. And I think, you know, actually, now that we say this, I actually think, oh, I'm so sorry. That was Colony 9 from Xenoblade Chronicles. I didn't have my little thing up because I was thinking about music. I think the guitar actually represents Colony 9, and then in the violin probably, but then everything else around it represents maybe the surrounding area then in that case. Nice track. I mean, honestly, I've heard it before. It's lovely. Lovely. The Leviathan from Mass Effect 3. It really feels so satisfying when a soundtrack just by itself so clearly paints the entire scene. If I ever decide to talk to some eldritch being beyond all reason and understanding, this is the music I want to play in the background. Is this the giant skeleton? No, that's in Mass Effect 2. You know, for all intents and purposes, hey, Redcar, I actually really liked Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3 was... I mean, obviously when that came out, I feel like that was one of the big like gamer rage moments. And it's interesting because that was when did Mass Effect 3? 2012. So there were two big gamer moments that I felt like games absolutely raged against people. In companies. I think one was Mass Effect 3's ending, and the other one was Assassin's Creed Unity's release. Both of those times, I remember gamers absolutely, and this was before rage bait was so prominent, I think, in my opinion, 2012, 2013. I remember it being that was a very different time period in the world. But I felt that I remember just reading the forums about Mass Effect 3 and how angry people were. Yeah, I mean, Andromeda was not good. Yeah, but I didn't really have a problem with it. I mean, I definitely could see where people were coming from because of how much choice you had. I only played 2 and 3. I've never played 1, but I loved 2. 2 I played within an inch of its life, and I actually used a guide for the suicide mission because I was so nervous that I was going to lose some of my team. I was very locked in with my team. And then Unity was one that I picked up, actually returned. It was the first Assassin's Creed that I actually stopped because I was getting some bugs, and you know, I remember that also being a turning point. That was when Ubisoft then was like, oh, we have to fix our games when they come out. We can't just release them broken. I remember that. I still to this day, Unity is one of my comfort games. Actually, I actually love Unity. But yeah, so the ending of Mass Effect 3 is so intriguing. But I remember just the awe I felt when I was playing 2, especially. I liked 3. Also liked the multiplayer. Have to say, I actually like when multiplayer was in these kinds of games because it was so like different and kind of unexpected and not normal. And I really enjoyed So Assassin's Creed Brotherhood's multiplayer is by far, like, I dream of it. And I know that there's been, you know, Prop Hunt and other styles of that sort of assassins thing, but there was something about the setting in Brotherhood, like Venice, but also like having to be sneaky and figure out who was the imposter and kill them. And man, I know there's been plenty of other iterations of that style, but man, my favorite AC is by far, well, which one? Animal Crossing, probably. Armored Core, honestly, I think I don't really like Armored Core in the end. But you know, Ace Combat, I'd probably say, God, I don't know which Ace Combat's my favorite. Probably Zero, because it's also super short, but it's also incredibly dense. And I love like the dogfights. Anyway, but as far as Assassin's Creed, I'd say my favorite Assassin's Creed is probably Brotherhood for sure, because I grew up in Italy, in Rome. So I felt very, very, very connected to Brotherhood. And then I also loved Assassin's Creed 3. I know. So Assassin's Creed 3 is funny because I remember being like, oh my God, the American Revolution, this is crazy. And then you get in there and like you're riding on the horse with Paul Revere. And I remember because I was excited because of the battles, the battles and like the alternate history of the Tea Party and spilling the tea, and then also the Red Square, not the Red Square, the oh my God, the Valentine's Day Massacre. I forget what the name. I used to be, I almost was a history teacher. So for me, I've always loved Assassin's Creed. But Assassin's Creed 3 was so funny, riding with Paul Revere, like clutching Connor's back, saying, "The British are coming! The British are coming!" And I remember it feeling so janky and just being like, damn, this is actually laughable, but hey, Angel, what's up, dude? But yeah, I love Brotherhood so much. Brotherhood has such a special place in my heart. The King George DLC where he can like speak to beasts. Yeah. Oh wait, that was Connor's abilities, but not King. Yeah, King George when he becomes a futuristic tyrant. I know. Yeah. Mass Effect 2 was magic. Mass Effect 2 was also like my first video game crush with Miranda. Miranda, I can understand why like 20-something-year-old boys, or men, I guess, dudes, are into like video game characters or anime characters, because Miranda was my love. I loved Miranda. Miranda was the Boston Massacre. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. I don't remember which cutscene it was, but I remember distinctly. I love Miranda. So sassy. The dark hair. Anyway, we was gooners. We were gooners. I've had the goon stomped out of me by actual women. But boy, back in those days, in 22, when I was 22, those were the days. No more. I met real women, and suddenly the goon was stomped out. Oh, at last, the end is near, and so I take my final curtain. Not like that, Spruce. Oh my God. Not stomped out like, okay. Wasn't Miranda super space xenophobic? Wasn't that? No, I think that was Ashley. That was Ashley. Why do I remember that? Bro, I'm married with 2 kids and my side of the ruin is covered in waifus. I'm not going to judge you. Yeah, Ashley was very racist. You're 21. Can I get a gooner pass? Yeah, you're fine, dude. I chose Liara. Reasonable. Tali was great too. Siren. That's funny. Oh man. Yeah. We remember Ashley because most of us let her die. But honestly, my buddy, not to deviate hard from the stream, but my buddy only, he got a PlayStation our final year of grad school, and he only played 2 games. Mass Effect, all of Mass Effect, and Skyrim. And when I tell you, he played Mass Effect over and over and over. Like he if I called him right now, he would be able to tell me how many times he played Mass Effect, but I'm pretty sure it was like 10 to 15 times. Like, just the whole way through, 2 and 3. I mean, and reasonably, you could. My favorite romance ended up being Thane. I learned that I might not be heterosexual, and and he also appealed to my edgy. Not the sexual awakening with Thane. That's legit. I mean, good. That's awesome. I'm happy for you, but also that's hilarious. Thane was awesome though. I mean, like, no doubt about it. Anyway, all right. Let's. He was modeled on Jude Law. Nice. All right, let's listen to the Leviathan. I fem-shipped with Garrus. There's no other choice, to be fair. That's fair. Garrus was one of the homies. Work went late. I admonished you for posting a track that was longer than 7 minutes, and I enjoyed the track very much. So, full day for you, Pursuer. All right, the Leviathan. I mean, wait, just for the record, Leaving Earth, the whole first part of Leaving Earth is astounding. That whole soundtrack, to this day, I still imagine it. You know, I still, you know, I really do have a soft spot. Enjoy your work day. Man, I need, all I'm seeing is this fucking Where Winds Meet shit, and I'm going to lose my life to that game. 1,000,000%. Like, just this whole...
Cavalry's here, gentlemen.
Like, it's just so good. This whole fucking section.
About time. Let's go.
Fucking cinema, dude. Like... Anyway, I don't want to spoil too much for people that haven't played it, but man, that first section of Mass Effect is just divine. Ugh. Anyway, let's listen to Leviathan. I love it right there. You can hear how, like, unnatural and unreal that is. Nah, you're fine. I'm just fucking around. I also like the sort of tension in that. Because it's not heavy laden. It's very like it's very like atmospheric and has a sense of stillness throughout it. But yeah, it still has momentum and a bit of like pulsation, you know. See, now you hear the ramp of the tempo there, or of the dynamics. Isn't that cool? Ooh, that distant ghostly call. It's fantastic. Ooh. Guys, I bought a under the desk elliptical, so pretty soon you're gonna see my legs just like. Yukami, you can't do Discord on Twitter. You gotta pop into YouTube or Twitch, and then you can do ! Discord. And the way that the male chorus fills that out there. So much latent tension. I think too, you can kind of hear the sort of like unnatural quality of this thing. I don't actually remember what the Leviathans. Which ones? I can't remember what the Leviathan. I can't remember which. The Leviathans weren't those big tentacle ships, were they? I can't remember. Or the Leviathan wasn't the skeleton. I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't played it yet, but like I can't remember what they are. Oh, the Cthulhu one. Cthulhu ones. Ah, okay. They were, yeah. The big ones. Okay, yeah, all right. I'm gonna play Dispatch on Monday. That and Zelda. There's karaoke songs in it? It's interesting how this is an ambient track and yet it carries. So this is the thing. It carries. It's 6 episodes, right? So it carries. How many times can I say it carries? It carries with it tension. So it's not just like this. It has this bubbling tension, and so often we feel tension, and we feel stress. In ambient tracks when we are like twisting the knife a little bit musically. And the thing that happens oftentimes is that we get ambient tracks that kind of just don't do anything, right? But it naturally has tension. Which Pachare are you playing? What does that mean? Oh, it's 8? That's fine. I'll finish it before the Game Awards. In fact, let me install it just because. And there's a little bit of hope here too. You're right. So it's very active, even though it's a sustained sort of ambient track. And then this is a wake-up call. This is a realization. Yukami, check the server announcements for what you're looking for. Bop, bop. Love the French horn accent there. Really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Really cool. Subtle and yet really evocative and fun. So I wanted to go ahead and before I film this next video, which will be a filmed video since it's the Jacinthe battle theme, which has been asked for on the channel quite a bit. So I will film a video of this. I wanted to go ahead and give away one of the first codes for for Arc Raiders. As a friendly reminder, this is actually a gift from Tom Dearsley, one of our mods, very graciously. And I'm going to just grab all of the names from the flame emoji that's up there right now. So if you'd like a code, for PC for Steam from Tom, you must be in the Discord, ! Discord, and you must go to server announcements and do the fire emoji. You have 2 minutes. In any case, that's very generous of you, Tom. Thank you. In any case, yeah, I mean, I've been taking more vitamins. Does my Discord name need to match? No, I'm going to announce it on here and then I'll ping the person and then Tom will take care of it. I've been taking my vitamins. I'm down 4 pounds, probably water weight. Took my blood pressure the other day and I was like, oh, fuck. It's like, 150 over 90. That is entirely too high. But it's because I hadn't been walking for 2 months because of my foot. So my foot's been doing better and I've been forcing myself to at least get 2,000 steps a day just to, at least a half-hour walk at a slow pace just to do something. Gamers, make sure you get your steps and make sure you drink your water. So also 90 ounces of water for a person my size. So I'm 6'2" and I'm 250 pounds. So it's a big boy. So I need to be drinking 2 of these a day at minimum. So also updates for the Meatball Awards. It probably won't turn into a massive award ceremony because I'm starting to discover and realize the politics involved in curating and creating and organizing that are, I will be playing it tomorrow, Kim. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. I will be very, very obsessive. It may become my personality. I am cautiously optimistic that it will play like every adult gacha. It'll play like an adult gacha that isn't anime. I'm very excited. Recommended Underdesk Treadmill. So I'll tell you what I am. It's arriving. Is a under the desk elliptical. So I'm excited about that. It's coming tomorrow. I just push a button and I don't think you were here when I announced that. So the Meatball Awards, I think I'm going to structure them in a very different way from typical awards. I think I will be able to do it this year before Christmas. And I think the game plan, yeah, thank you. It's a great idea though. My game plan is I'm going to go through the games that I've played in 2015 and just give awards for the soundtracks I enjoyed. So I'm not going to do like a competition because frankly, I actually don't know. I mean, I love a good competition back and forth. It's fun, like especially when it's low stakes. But I think with a thing like a music award, I think I really want to, it's a little bit more tangible for me. Like I didn't love Kingdom Come Deliverance 2's gameplay. Really enjoyed the soundtrack award, and I think maybe people will be less like into it, but I also think it'll be more equitable and fair for everybody. If I'm like, hey, I loved these soundtracks, here's my game of the year. So I'll give it, I can give a game of the year prize. And then also I'd like to do a community prize, which I'll just do like a poll I'll do like a Google Sheet or something, on the community tab. And I'll make a video about it so that people will vote in the, pinned comment. That way, I've tried basically every release. Yeah. And like, if I haven't finished a game, I'll still listen to the soundtrack, right? Like, so like, it's not the gameplay, obviously, like, I think it's really difficult to get into like most emotional song or it's tough. It's tough. And the granular stuff is really difficult to do. And I don't have the time. And I also I don't think that because the thing is, like, if I were to make a song, like a video game music award ceremony, I would actually have to spend less time doing this. And frankly, I still think I'm growing. Like, I still think that my channel is still growing. I still think the channel is still, becoming what it wants to be. It's still early days. It's only 4 years. So in February. So it's kind of like, I don't really feel like, stopping that or halting it for something. You know what I mean? And I think the politics involved are way too much. I just think that it doesn't really serve, you know? Yeah, and you're right, Graham, and you're right. All right, let's do this giveaway. I was just stalling for time. So, I appreciate you, brother. That's very nice of you to say. I feel very happy that I get to do this and people are watching videos about music. New Risk of Rain DLC? Really? All right, so how this is going to go is I'm going to 188 people. Everyone gets 2 tries. Let me disable this so I can see. Because I highlight the name and the username. I've always done it this way, and it's very nice. Go down. This is so funny. Yesterday I was on, a couple days ago, I was on someone's stream, and he was on Amazon, and it showed his location and his zip code. And I was like, hey, buddy, you're showing your location and your zip code. And I only did it because I've done it, and it was just really funny. This is so funny to be like, yo, buddy, you're showing your information. And he was like, wait, am I? Fuck. All right, that's everybody. All right. Hey, Michele, what's up? Yes, Saturday, tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern. All right, here we go. Monday. Monday wins 1 code. Let me just... The problem is... See, like, if I'm at... Oh, it's because of the fucking Christmas symbols? Do they have Christmas symbols in their name? How the fuck? Oh my god. What? Mods, can you take care of that? Sorry. Can you just ping that person? Jesus. Anyway, Monday 1. Then I take their name out. Wait, you know what? Was it Monday? Shit. Wait a second. Hey, Cal, what's up? Oh, you found them. Okay, Kramer, thank you. It was... Their actual name is One Alk. All right, wait. This guy. Get rid of that. Okay. Do we do both now, chat, or do we do the other one later? Where in Britain you from? I'm from a little coastal town. It's a little seaside town called Winchestershire, and it's a very nice small village. You know, fishing village. The beaches are beautiful. There's coastal rocks and stuff. So yeah, Westchestershire town. Yep, that's where I'm from in Britain. Cockermouth. Travel and Gas is the final recipient of the Arc Raiders prize. And then, you know what? Tom, can I PayPal you and we'll do one more and I'll pay for it? There's rocks. This man knows his English beaches. I've sung one or two Benjamin Britten operas, so I know how the shore of Tom, if you're here, can I PayPal you and we'll do one more? Travel and gas. Modestus. Well, I guess I don't need Tom because I can do it myself, but still. All right. Tom is not here anymore. I'll do one more. Marco Meatball of Cornwall. Let's do one more. Mean Dola. That's the third. Kramer, can you just remind me later that I owe someone Arc Raiders? Okay. Excellent. Thank you. When we pulling up the finals, oh man, the finals is so good, especially now that Black Ops 7 is such dookie. Okay, so we're gonna move over to Pokemon Legends ZA. I'm gonna go ahead and start recording. Just FYI, the bitrate might drop, and if you need to refresh the stream, that's why. So bear with me. Hopefully it doesn't, but here we go. We're back. I'm pretty sure that also tanks my viewership. So maybe not the best thing. Yeah, it kicks me off of Twitch. Or it kicked me off of both. Maybe I shouldn't do that anymore. It absolutely destroys my viewership. Tom, I was asking, can I PayPal you and we get a third? Or I was going to give one away myself just because I, double it up and give it to the next person and whatever. So, in any case, I just ruined my viewership on Twitch. Oops. Tom, do you prefer if I PayPal you or? I don't know why that happens. So I push record and then it's like my OBS like can't handle it or something. I don't know. Or my CPU is like, what the fuck? Even though it's like only using 1.6% of my CPU. So I'm not really sure why that happens. Probably just need to like reset. Hello, Senecar. Hey, go to bed. Rest well. All right, so Pokemon Legends ZA. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Marco. I'm a former professional opera singer, and I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective after a decade plus on the stage. Today, we're going to be taking a look at Jacinthe's battle. Jacinthe. Jacinthe. It's Italian. Pokemon Legends ZA. Rank up, baby, from C to B. Let's do it. Oh, swing big band jazz? Electro swing? That's a nice little pivot. You know, so obviously there's like a mixture of things here because it is electro swing, but there's also a bit of like crunch and a bit of like, not techno, but you know, there's a little bit of sound in it that's slightly modified, and it's not pure in that sense. But what I find really interesting about it is the fact that if we look and think of the characterization. Now I'm looking at an image here, just for the record, of this, and what I find really interesting is that this feels like Jacinthe is a character. Jacinthe is a character that is very, very, very. Really, like there's an air of in this character of haughtiness, but also she's, you know, kind of silly, kind of funny, a little quirky, definitely a little malicious, and I think like she gets a satisfaction in being very, very good at what she does, which is Pokemon fighting, right? So there is an air of cocky attitude and arrogance, I suppose, a poshness to her, and I definitely think that she has a real like, you can't beat me even if you think you can kind of attitude, and I think that comes through in the electro swing. Right now, on top of that, the danger, which is an element present because their stakes are really high because we want to rank up, that comes in with some of the twists and some of the crunch and some of the synthetic stuff that we hear, which is really cool. Yeah, and then here, I think the danger comes in the chord progression to ba, which actually sounds like the double osa. Da dee da dee da dee bum ba bum 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 bum. So in that, we also get a sound of desperation and a sound of like, what are we gonna do? We gotta keep pushing. We gotta keep pushing. And because the stakes are high, so what we end up getting is stress within that sound, which is really exciting. And that's basically a conversation right there. And then the rhythmic contrasts there are really cool too. Ba, 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 right? But I was really thinking about like, I know it's not like this at all, but part of me, and this is fun, right? So like when we think of like, I'm looking at a fight on the screen, but this part that we just passed up on, if you want to rewind and listen to it, is actually a conversation. It's like, whoa. What do you mean what are you doing? No, wait. It's like, I can't let you beat me. Well, I don't have a choice. You know what I mean? There's a bit of a really fun back and forth there. You know, like it's very, very, let me just rewind. This part is more like, I got to do this. I got to beat this person. Oh, I don't think you're going to. And then here there was this back and forth. Well, somewhere in there. Anyway, we'll fast forward a little bit. I also love the way that the trumpets are twanging and twisting upwards. Yeah. And then this like sort of house crunch. It is dangerous. It's very nerve-wracking. Oh, you can't beat me. And then we have ourselves a loop. Yeah, it's a really nice theme. You know, Electro Swing is really fun, and I don't think it's not very prevalent. I don't think, certainly not in our modern media, but it is a vibe, isn't it? It's very enjoyable, and yeah, that was great. I mean, I think, like, you know, again, Pokemon Legends ZA. Regardless of what the internet says, like, if it's fun for you, that's great. You know, does it have its issues? 1,000,000%. Do I think the music is the issue? No. Do I think that, like, there are other Pokemon soundtracks that are better? Yeah, I do. But at the same time, like, it's fun. It's fun. And it has really good music. And clearly a lot of you like it too, because it has 1.4 million views on this particular YouTube video. And that's in 3 weeks, which is crazy. If you like this sort of stuff, feel free to check out the Discord, the Meatball Kingdom. Come hang out if you want to support the channel directly and me and my team. Patreon.com/MarcoMeatball. Otherwise, thanks a ton, and I will see you later. Bye. Woo, stop recording. Excellent. Terrific. So now we have conquered the upper tiers, which are the analysis tiers. And now we're going to sit back and enjoy music. I will be talking less and we'll be having a good time. Hello, everybody that's come in because the channel pinged twice. But here we are. Speaking of Pokemon Legends ZA, this is Lumio City Night. I'm back. You got busy and couldn't think of something to submit, but now I'm enjoying ZA way more than I thought I would. And man, are some of these tracks bangers. Just wish this one had a proper ending rather than fading off into the loop, as tends to happen. Better. Yeah, I like the night theme. Yeah. I actually like this more than Jacinthe's battle theme. Wow, that's cool. It's because the nighttime is when it's dangerous in the city. But it's still a vibe, you know? No. Actually, this track is fucking amazing, dude. Like, this track is sick as shit. Damn, no loop there. You're right. There's no ending. God, that sucks. I actually love I love it. So, a surprise has happened. I have bought another code. So, we're going to do one more giveaway. Because I like my community. So, one more. Vermilion Lotus gets the 4th and final copy of Arc Raiders. So I will distribute those to probably Crammon, Lenny, or Tom Dearsley. We'll see. I can maybe do it right now. What? Don't look at that. I don't know what that was. Oh, nothing. I was like, oh, Jesus. Get code. All right. One code. I'll send these to Tom. All right. Great. Well, that was really fun. Thank you for submitting your names for that. We should do more giveaways, honestly. They're fun. They're really fun. All right. Let us continue. I sent you 2 codes for Honey Pop. I would, you pervert. Blazblue, Calamity Trigger, Awakening the Chaos from Juan. I don't know what to say, but I felt bad to not type anything here when everybody else does. Did we do giveaways for only PC games? No, Bandai Namco sent me a code for Digimon Time Stranger on the PlayStation and Xbox. We tend to only do PC, yeah. But I mean, we can, we can figure it out. I also got it for free on GOG. Honey Pop is a very good game. I'm tired of saying it's not. Okay, Juan. Excelente. Wait. How about a giveaway every week where the winner gets to suggest one song? That would be a really good idea. That's a very good idea. That's a very good idea. I did do a giveaway for Ghost of Yotei on PlayStation. That's true. I did. See, what happens is I buy the game and then I get the code. How do we do that? That's a great idea. I guess I could just do a community post at the beginning of the week. And then it's like, hey, this song will be listened to on Friday. It has to be a video game. Hey, Draco. A raffle. Yeah. Every week I could ask the community on a Monday on Discord or on a community post. Probably community post to get more folks to hop into the Discord. And remind people that I have a Discord. That let's brainstorm over the weekend. But not tomorrow because I'll be playing Where Winds Meet. And I ain't going to be thinking about shit next week. Except for getting my gorgeous man looking cool and spending my money on those wonderful outfits. All right. Let's. Oh, and also I wanted to percolate. So I think December, the best way to do December, because Xenoblade's going to be so, plus the Game Awards, plus, a lot of stuff. I think, plus I need to be listening to the soundtracks. I think December, the big push will also be listening to soundtracks from the year, from all sorts of devs and stuff. I think it's going to be a subathon. So I need to figure out how to structure that subathon, so that it's fun and then, and interesting. So percolate. You haven't heard that word in forever? Well, the streamers you watch don't have as great vocabulary. My wife yells at me. She says, you can't say that big word. And I say, I'm not going to dumb down my talk. I think once a week is really good, Keon, but that's a great idea too. I'm not going to dumb down my conversation. No, I'm going to bring the audience to my level. The Prime 4 previews got me worried. Uh-oh. For real? Hey, Destiny, how are you? IGN gave Where Winds Meet a 6 out of 10. I will say of not to be of the review sites that I would trust the most, IGN I trust the least. Which is sad because I genuinely want to enjoy reviews, and I do. I'm friends with a few like journalists and reviewers and stuff, but as far as where I trust IGN, it's like here. Like it's not the bottom, but it's not all the way down, but it's like. And the thing is, like, that Sonic Unleashed review going all the way back, I love Sonic Unleashed. So if I love Sonic Unleashed and they reviewed it so poorly back in the day, then I think I'm going to also love Where Winds Meet, because it has all the systems that I really like about gacha games, but not as convoluted, not as anime really, but and no gacha besides cosmetics, which you don't even have to engage with. But yeah. 7.8, too much water. Was that what it was? Oh, it's so funny. I like that little thing. Wow. 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 That's excellent. That's excellent, Juan. So I loved that. Now, I don't think I would play that for a non-gamer just because I think it was a little bit repetitive. But me personally, I really enjoyed that. I thought it was really fun to mix the operatic vocals with the heavy metal and stuff. I just think like that probably is not a track that will attract a non-gamer because of their own sort of expectations and stipulations. But I loved it. I loved it. I thought it was really good. You get a gold star today. Adam, so on Fridays we do a Patreon live stream where patrons suggest, sorry, I was like thinking about something else. Patrons suggest songs every Friday, but we are planning, we had a great idea today about doing a giveaway every week to have a track on here for non-patrons. And then at the end of the month, we do plan, and I say we because I'm working with my mods on this, to make sure that we get a community live stream where we involve others. That's okay, Zyvor. Don't stress it. It's all good. Oh, I see you. I see you down here. Well, that won't be until next week anyway. So if there's something you want to change, you certainly can. But if not, we just skip around. I definitely want to give it credence, and I appreciate you suggesting it at all. So we'll make sure to take care of it. No stress. Don't stress it. Don't worry about it. Hey Jay, what's up? So yeah, I thought that was lovely. It reminded me a lot of Libérame. Well, I mean, I think Leviathan is slightly better, but overall, I think it was really good. Well, cool. Don't worry about it. No stress. Oh my God, you guys. So this week I was finally able to I had to take down like 11 of my original anime videos from my anime channel. And, I was like, oh man, okay, I'm finally going to get paid for listening to anime stuff. And then I went and looked at my YouTube studio for the anime channel. And I think because I removed everything, but like, let me just show you how much fucking money I'm making off of anime content. $0.59 per video. So we'll still do anime reactions, especially now that we can. But I just want you to know that you peasants. Just kidding. It's terrible. So it's really interesting. So it actually took a massive downturn. It's like a candy bar in the 1950s. So I had to delete a bunch of videos. So I just want you to know that YouTube money is real. Now, obviously, my main channel does better. Much better, but... No, there's no Fate Zero on that channel yet. We're finishing up Freerin, and then we'll start up that, and then it'll be Gurren Lagann will be concurrent. And I'm doing that thing where I stall. So I'm 2 episodes away from finishing Edgerunner season 1, but I just know that I'm not going to be happy. So I'm doing that thing where I stall, and I hate doing it. It just happens every time. It's like, I just know I'm going to be so grumpy because I know where it's going to go. I know it's going to go bad really fast, and I'm just grumpy. Also, like, it's really interesting. Just a couple like YouTube things that I find really interesting. the non-gamers video that I just put out recently has reached critical mass in that it has gone beyond the like confines of, I believe, my community. And wow, it has become vitriolic. It is incredible the amount of people that that really are very, very, very really great comments too. But my God, people are not nice. Hey, Rice Hamster, what's up? What a great name. People are not nice. like someone literally like, holy shit, not nice. Non-gamers hear video game music for the first time with Alexandra. It's crazy. It's crazy when something kind of bursts out of the like bubble of people that just are like vibing with it. It's whoa. It's a lot. It's a lot. And at a certain point I stopped kind of reading comments because they are so And then the Grammys one is full of, I mean, I suppose I titled it in a certain way, but what happened this year at the Grammy nominations, ! This one was yeah, she'll be back for sure. I got a message her. This video about the Grammys is really interesting, and it's just amazing how many people don't find value in award ceremonies. And I suppose because they're all politicized and stuff, but what are they saying? Oh God. I mean, I can't, terrible choices. This is absolute shit, for shame. A lot of frustration with the, which, to be fair, we went on a rant about crediting, and then it turns out that Hoyo did correctly credit the composer or the string player in the dramatic irony, and she went on a tirade about not tirade, but she went on a soapbox about how live musicians are really important, and some people have a lot to say about that. And then one person, I don't want to talk about one guy, but folks were very frustrated that we kind of went off on a tangent and I didn't defend Hoyo, but then, so it's fine. The thing is with these, I try to keep them as natural as possible because I don't want to sit there and be like, wait, hold on, I have to readjust. And it kind of ruins the flow of it. There's so much fun to just have chats musically. And I think oftentimes with the non-gamer react series, I think people misunderstand what the video is about. The intention and the mission of those videos is to have a conversation around music. It is not strictly, now it is reactions, but it is not specifically and or strictly about the reaction. So people will skim through and be like, oh, I can't believe you didn't include XYZ. And it's like, well, who gives a shit? I mean, like, it's not really about that. It's about the conversation at hand. It's not about the song selection. And I felt like Alexandra was extremely critical, but also extremely interesting and not negative in the sense that she didn't downplay. She certainly talked about her preferences, but it's always fascinating to see how people sort of, yeah, I agree. Her rant is right. So even though we messed up the credit date, the conversation around credit, we shouldn't. We can still take away something from it, but it's a very we get tunnel vision sometimes when yeah, I don't know EXO. It's something I've noticed in general. I don't know what it is about that particular fan base, but yeah. Other than that, it's just interesting. It's just interesting to be on this side of the thing and doing the thing and seeing it. I'm so excited for the Smasher Pass episode next week, guys. Can I just show you a little teaser of it? Oh my God, I'm so excited for this video. Nathan really went in. I guess it is. Recently in a live stream, someone asked me if I would do a Smash or Pass episode on video game music. I think that's kind of weird, so I'm going to do it. My name is Marco. I'm a former professional opera singer. I love talking about video game music from an emotional perspective, and apparently whether or not I'm going to smash or pass it. I am mentally unwell. I have no idea how I'm going to structure this video. This is all raw, baby. Let's get started. First up is Partners, the game. I'm so excited. That was you, Kirby. I'm sorry. I'll give you credit in one of the comments. Anyway, I'm so excited for that episode. I can't wait. I'm hoping Raul creates a great thumbnail for it. I'm so excited. Nathan went in on that one, so I'm so excited. I think it. I don't know if it'll reach a wide mass, but I do think that it will be very funny. Well, so what music did I choose for that? I just went down the list of the community posts, and if it does well, I envision it being a very long series on the channel because it's so much fun. And I didn't listen to all the track. I listened to like 3 minutes of each track, just because I wanted it to be not super long but also fair. All right, Babe, Wake Up, Lies of P DLC soundtrack leak. What? Wait, it did? Finally, I can get a good version of fucking Arlecchino. That sounds weird out of context. Lisrim Golden. Jesus. Wow. That's excellent. Gold star. Gold star. Wow. Jesus, this is amazing, bro. This is truly phenomenal. Oh, I don't have the thing. I'm so sorry. I love the syncopation in this. Oh my god. That is so good. What up, boss? No, I did start Trails yesterday. Blue, don't bait the FromSoft fans, please. Put the stick away. Ding, 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 ding. Wow. Wow. Love it. Honestly, I don't love Lies of P. I find it incredibly difficult, even on the lower difficulties, and also with mods that make it more like Sekiro. I will genuinely say that I think Lies of P is one of the best Souls games. Watching your channel makes me realize how little of the video game music I love I actually go back to listen to regularly. Well, Toto, That's why every Friday you come here and I do it for you. And you never unsubscribe from the channel ever. Today I was playing Arc Raiders this morning, and I was having a really good time with this one other guy. We were like trying to figure out the new map, and we were bonding. I think he died actually eventually. Weird. Anyway, he at one point I was like, I was like, yeah, I bet you the streamers already figured this out. And then he goes, yeah, probably. And I go, yeah, this isn't the music this isn't the type of game that I stream, which isn't true because I streamed it. And it was crickets. He didn't say anything. And I was like, damn. And I felt too cringe. I felt too cringe to be like, hey, you should check out my channel. And I just didn't. I was like, yeah, whatever, man. Yeah, anyway, so I think the path over here. I believe, no, he was still alive at the time. I believe that you said that you would play Omori for a couple years ago. Did you actually do it? I didn't. I didn't promise, though. So, Pikmin OST reaction when? Why would... Sadly, I don't know. Sometime. Thank you, Toto. Toto, you could have just joined the Patreon and done it that way. Don't worry about it. Anyway, look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at these hard-earned dollars. Look at these. This is what your $70 goes to. I know, I definitely want to listen to Pikmin. Thank you for the push. That's a great idea. My God. So whoever this person said that they met with every single dev and artist at Activision and Treyarch and Ravensoft and Sledgehammer, and they told me it's AI. I can't believe it, because with the amount of money that Activision and these companies have, they could actually produce something really, really, really unique and really memorable. And instead, they choose to go the easiest path. And it sucks because they could really make something good. It's really too bad. By the way, Twitch replaced the Kappa emote with this guy. Just FYI. I don't know who the fuck that is. All right, anyway, sorry. I'm just taking a mental break because of the music. I loved that Lies of P track. All right, let's do... Let's do Heart Forest. A nice heartfelt J-pop song from Arknights. Also, this song is performed by Yui Ogura, the VA for Rosemontis, the white-haired character in the video. Bro, I think I'm going to end up trying Enfield, even though I absolutely do not like any of the building aspects of it, but whatever. Whoop. Oh, it is Peter Stormare. Ah, I didn't realize that. I was like, this kind of looks like that guy from the character actor from like, yeah, okay. Okay, Gabe, I'm going to tell you something. I actually don't really like this sound. It's like very bright. And very like very, very, very like weeb. Now, that being said, let's listen to the rest of it. I didn't say despise. That's too extreme for me. That's all you. Yeah, her voice is cute. Yeah, it sucks, Bruce. I agree. It's too bad. Not the song. The talking about Call of Duty stuff. The Rabbit Girl and Muse Dash? Oh. Oh my god, what's her name? It's right on the top of my tip of my tongue. Amiya, thank you, yes. Amiya's actually a nice character. Tim! Amiya. You know, and while we're on Arknights, I have to say, I actually love Arknights. The story of Arknights is, I think, very, very good. I think the world building in Arknights is phenomenal. I think it's definitely one of the better gacha game stories out there. I had such a time. I think I really enjoy the characters in Arknights, like big time. The only problem is the visual novel style, just sort of is grating to me. In all visual novels, I think, like, I just don't vibe with them. I mean, even PGR, Punishing Gray Raven, a game that I actually like love, and like spend money on. I haven't read the story in a while, just because, like, I don't know. It's like I get bored, even though I find that the story is compelling. I actually think Arknights. Okay. Punishing Gray Raven, Arknights, Nikke, I think probably the best stories in the gacha space. And honestly, I don't think Wuthering Waves is really up there anymore because the pacing has gotten so, like, sort of unbearable. But what's up, Jay? Visual novels are just novels in video game form. It's true. I do, honestly, like, I don't regret a single ounce of the money that I spent in Arknights, and I spent money in Arknights. That's why I had to stop playing it. But I really, really enjoyed Arknights for what it was, and the characters are wonderful. Nikke's story is insane. I don't think I can stream that without going full into the weeb hole worse than I already am. Like, I already get yelled at now. So imagine I stream Nikke with bouncy titties and fat booties. Like, I can't. I'm not allowed. Like, I simply cannot do that. like I'm not allowed to do that. Like, I have a cutoff. That's where the valve turns off, you know? Like, Ace Attorney, I want to play. Yes, I agree. I want to play Ace Attorney for sure. Yeah. I was overjoyed with, Limbus is another one. I'm not gonna go play the whole of Steins Gate. I actually have the manga of Steins Gate, which I enjoy. Anyone here like the Stalker music? I think some people do. Thank you, Toto. Disgaea. There's lots of anime games I like. Anyway, sorry, I was thinking about this and. This has actually grown on me. It's quite nice. Yo, Jay, I just watched Fate Zero on Patreon. I loved Fate Zero. It's so good. Are you kidding? Don't even... Oh, man. Don't get me started on Fate Zero, dude. What's UWB or UBW? Blue Archive has great music. I did say no to a sponsorship from them though once. This is actually very catchy. Unlimited braid works. Oh. God, you fucking weebs! You cried at Digimon Try? Really? Oh, Archer Rin. I like that game. I know at the beginning I was just a little bit caught off guard. It's nice. That was a nice one. Wait, UBW is centered around Archer and Rin? Stay Night Archer or Fate Zero Archer? Because absolute fuck Fate Archer. I absolutely hate... Wait, yes. I asked two questions. My bad. Stay Night Archer? But I thought... Wait, is Stay... How do I ask this without spoiling it? Is Stay Night Archer Gilgamesh? Do I have a favorite video game genre? Yeah, probably action, open world exploration / stop asking questions. You know Fate Stay Nights? No, I don't. Just no. Don't ask. Okay. All right. Never mind. Sorry. Never mind. Disregard. Fate Zero Archer is Gilgamesh. Yeah, Fate Zero is Archer. Yes. Actually, so I was reading. Mary, my wife, woke up at like 3 a.m. the other day. Ever heard Civ 6 music? Of course. Yeah, Shio, you're right. So I was reading Fate Stay Night. I'm trying to read that visual novel because I listen, the entire concept around Fate is incredible. Like incredible. As a almost history teacher, like Fate Zero, like all of it. Fate Samurai Remnant, all of it. I actually re-downloaded it to keep playing that, but I got distracted by like Trails and all the other stuff, Persona 4. And Fate Zero and everything related to like the historical figures is so cool. All of it. I'm at like the, you know how you play it a little bit and then it resets and it sends you back to the menu. I'm in the second part. So I think the chapters I'm reading right now are the chapters of Kitsurigu's adopted son. So also I did not know that the boy at the end of Fate Zero ends up being Kitsurigu's like adopted son. I did not know that. And so I was confused. And I'm not spoiling it for everybody, ruining it for everybody. If you've never seen Fate Zero and you're not into... there's another game that's on sale right now that I had on my wish list. Exphilia... It sounds like some sort of a disease. It's on my wish list. Hold on. I didn't buy it. Fate... this is the one with the nakedness, I think. This is the nude one. Oh yeah, Extella. And Extella Link. They're both on sale for like $13. Extella. I'm not opposed to Civ. Listen, I'll write to Christopher Tint because he said he would remove the copyrights for me. So because I haven't been able to have a lot of it on the channel, and I love his music, so I definitely am not opposed to Fate. Civ. I just can't put it on there, which is a bummer. Speaking of Persona, here's Persona 3 Reload. Oh, but Deemo. Oh no, we're gonna listen to Deemo. Sorry, Dream. I love Deemo. The first song unlocked in Deemo is a certified classic. Yes. Gorgeous. Deemo is so good. It's some of the best music I've... Ugh. Mind you, this is a mobile game. This is a mobile game. This is the shit that this is why I get so mad when people think that all mobile games are slop. Mods, can we do the modding? Oh, thanks, Blue. Oh, that's fair. Well, I mean, maybe those will be okay. We could try those. I love the way the piano ascends, too. Thank you, Crammon. It's so emotionally beautiful, isn't it, though? Like, I love the sound here. It's so heartfelt, yeah? Gorgeous. Hey, Andy. This song really feels like it's about life. God, you guys, look at this fucking ass. This is shit. Jesus. The first and last Call of Duty I've... Look how beautiful this vinyl is that Austin's put out for... this is from his Bandcamp, too. I wonder if Angela, his wife, did this. I feel like yes. Look at that. Oh, no, this must be official art. So beautiful. Sword of the Sea was beautiful. If you haven't played... Oh, it's laced audio. That makes sense. The signed copies sold out almost immediately. That's because you're the GOAT. It's already sold out. Well, I mean, I think the signed ones are gone. Oh yeah, it's sold out. Ha! That sucks. Damn, that's so beautiful. That soundtrack is divine. Wow, even the Pathless Vinyl sold out. Damn. Yeah, no, they look like absolute shit. Okay, then let's try Blue. Let's see what happens. All right, hold on. I'm going to text Austin right now. Look at this phonograph. A phonograph? You mean a record player? All right. We'll keep this train going. So I'm gonna chug a bottle of water, and we're gonna listen to Unbeatable. So this is a game that's coming out. Well, it was supposed to come out this month, but it's coming out in December now. A really cool a rhythm game. Peak Divine, Clara Maddox and Vasily Nikolaev. Sample from Smith Corona 10-day touch typing course. Tutorial song Slaps, Crank the Sound, and Subwoofer Up. This looks so good. I know, I can't wait to play this. This is definitely what I'm playing in December as well. And my sound's muted. Hold on. Yeah, I know. I'm really sad. It looks so good.
You should be sitting up straight, but without stiffness, and should feel comfortable. Don't ever let yourself become tense. Now let's type some more on the home row key. Ready?
You have a friend that worked on this? That's dope.
Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the keys. A quick snap of the finger, and with practice, that's all there is to it.
Bruh, what a vibe, dude. This song's fucking awesome.
Are you relaxed? You should be, you know.
You're here early? No, you're 2 hours late.
That's all there is to it.
That's fine. You're welcome.
Using proper rhythm, wiggle your fingers and jam the key.
Hello.
A quick snap of the finger, and with practice,
Guys,
that's all there is to it.
Sarah here in chat made my terrific VTube model that I haven't debuted yet, but I finally fixed and worked. Sarah, no, not Siri. I'm going to show you her work, though. I'm going to show you her work right now. Is it working? Yeah, no, I just had to... Oh my God, his mouth even moves. What? Hey, everybody. This is my friend... Wait. Hey, everybody. This is my friend Marco Meatball. Hey, everybody. My name's Marco. See, so you see how his mouth, it just stays open. It's fine. It doesn't need to be. So let's pretend I'm not here. And let's hey, everybody. Well, today I'm not wearing pants, which is why I decided to use my VTuber model. And that is me now. Oh my god, look at that. It's so funny. And look, serious, we even kept in the your idea of having the lapel with the I have no legs. No, I'm a floating meatball. Bah! Ha ha! Anyway, this is my friend. My only friend. There's a setting for face turning. Yeah, it's because the camera's not on. So it's just picking up my mic right now. I'm guessing this one doesn't get flagged as blackface. Well, yeah, Bird and I spend a lot of back and forth making sure that it didn't have blackface. Yes, correct. That was a concern, for sure. Anyway, Sarah, since you popped in, I figured I would celebrate your wonderful work. So yeah, that's my VTuber model. I do need to do a proper debut day, and I haven't figured out his personality because I do intend to harass my viewers with him, but I need to figure out in what way. Yes. Necropolis Town from Heroes of Might and Magic 5. Naturally, we put spooky music in right after Spooky Month is over. This is the way. This theme is rather interesting because it's sort of an evil remix of the Haven theme from last month, and this corresponds with the events of the game. I don't know if I should describe that in more detail. Spoilers and too long, so it probably won't. But I was really curious about your opinion on this, making bad guy music, even an evil, spooky version of good guy music, yes or no? What are the pros, cons, and pitfalls that you see in a musician, as a musician, and we as peasants therefore cannot? Okay, first of all, your words, not mine. Let's check it out. Wow, I actually love... You know, so you asked me my opinion, and I think like it's really cool how it kind of does take that inverse of the Haven theme, if I can remember it loosely, and I appreciated how the trumpets and the horns and the strings were sort of leaning into the idea of a throne, a town, a castle, but for a dark force in the world, right? And so it does end up sounding a little bit ever so slightly comical, not like funny haha, but like it's like, I am a bad character, like there's a bad character sound in it, like the bad guy. But I actually thought that the horns made it really fun. I don't know. There was an era in it of like a mustache twirler, like, oh, I'll get that child, like it was very very grand. It's very cool. I liked that. Also, chat, honestly, something that BAM did in this particular, for those of you that are our patrons, and you don't need to be in any case, but just asking this, if you actually really appreciate that BAM asked me a specific question. So if there's something in a track that you're interested in asking about specifically, it actually would help me a great deal to have some guidance there. So if you have like a question or something about a particular piece that you want me to listen out for, or something that you would like to like have a conversation about, either during your track or after your track, definitely put it in there, because it does help. It does help. So I liked that. So thank you. Let's listen to title theme, Tales Beginning from Dragon's Dogma 2. While nothing can be into free in terms of title themes, true, my eyes definitely moistened up when I finally got to play Dragon's Dogma 2 after a decade of waiting. Honestly, looking back on it, I don't hate Dragon's Dogma 2. It was fun. It was fun for what it was. It definitely had like magic to it, It wasn't perfect. It was super not perfect. But I look back on it kind of like very fondly. I don't think I would want to play it ever again. Also, I feel like they might have abandoned it altogether, just because it was a mess, but like it's too bad that it wasn't what it could have been. I agree. The wasted potential. Yeah. So I still think 1 has more of the sauce. And realistically, like if you can play 1 or 2, I still think it would be better to play 1, Damn. It is beautiful though. It's very simple, but it very elegant though, isn't it? da dee da, be da, be da. Yeah, I like that. It does have that possibility sound. You're right. Welcome back. Sure. Totally. All of the above. All right. Then we're going to check out La-Mulana, GIGA-MAGMA, both from the original and the remake. Red Car's note as discussed. Yes, yes. I've always struggled to identify the vague feeling at the core of this song, so maybe you can put it into words better than I can. The remake version is also included for its comparison. It's somewhat different overall, but the underlying tone is still there. All right, cool. So you want the vague feeling at the core of this song. Okay. Let's do it. So you asked me about my feeling on it, and I think the sound I hear and the thing that the je ne sais quoi I think in there is the sound of danger. So it's almost like there's a there's almost like a longing of like coming to a resolution, you know what I mean? Or wanting something and not being able to get it. You know, there's a little bit of like agitation in it, and I think there's a little bit of angst as well. Guys, I don't mind you guys talking about Dragon's Dogma 2. Just you know, keep it respectful, and let's not dominate the conversation too much about it. Not out of disrespect, obviously. Just yeah. Well, I kind of wonder if it's not like an action thing too. You know what I mean? Like if it's like rolling or like rope swinging or something. You know what I mean? Like there's also that thing. It feels like there's action in it. You know what I mean? It almost never hits the top note. Yeah, let's listen to the remake. Not to call you guys out, obviously, because I'm happy with you guys talking about Dragon's Dogma, but we're a mixed group here. So this one's more dangerous. I think I prefer the original. This one's obviously got more of a danger flair. It's so short. I mean, there's definitely more of an aggravation in that sound. Yeah. It's a little bit more... It actually, honestly, it doesn't even feel that fully developed compared to the other one. The other one is a little bit richer, isn't it? Even though it's older, I actually prefer the sound of the other one, which is really, really surprising because I tend to, honestly, like, I don't hate 8-bit, 16-bit. I do like it, but I tend to defer towards, like, modern approaches to stuff. And this one was cool because it kept, you're right, because it did keep the sort of arc of it, but it didn't sound quite as, it didn't feel, I actually really didn't like that. It's kind of just kind of like whatever. It's kind of there. That's interesting. Weird. Yeah, I prefer the original. Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, that's cool. I liked it. Yeah, and Lubu and Brian and Sanker, I wasn't like, you know, trying to snuff you guys out by all means. We do have friendly debates here. People don't last if they're assholes in my chat. This is how we roll. I don't have a lot of tolerance for assholes. Even though I am one. Oh. All right, so this is great. This was wonderful. First of all, a major shout out to Tom for the wonderful "I'm an asshole, please ban me." No, I don't think so. Yeah, that sounds good. If we're getting Smasher Pass, is there a possibility for a cooking video? Yes. This was great. Thank you so much to Tom for the donations and the giveaway there of the Arc Raiders. And then, of course, thank you to me for also... Just kidding. Thank you, Tom, for motivating me to give away, too. It's so much fun. Oh, that's funny. This is your first stream here. Well, you're welcome to join the Discord. Also, your PFP is very cursed, but if that's you in your profile picture, then you're not cursed. But that photo might be cursed. Yeah, definitely feel free to check out the Discord at !Discord. Join the Meatball Kingdom. We're really not. There's really good people. No, we didn't. We actually didn't end up covering Persona 3 today. Yeah. Otherwise, like I really enjoy these Fridays. I hope you do as well. Like I think they're really fun. It's just great vibes all around. Yeah. So Poison Zero, it was either Deemo or Persona 3, and I picked Deemo just because Deemo is really good. Don't get me wrong, I like Persona 3. Yeah. So in any case, the game plan tomorrow morning is Where Winds Meet at 9 a.m. If anybody's interested in experiencing that. I really am curious to see if it's as good as we say it is. Mods, we're going to put that on subscriber only because last time I was getting brigaded during DNA. So I think subscriber only will limit that. Eastern, 9 a.m. Eastern. So hopefully the game delivers on everything it says it does. I'm really excited to play it for myself. Monday will be a doubleheader Zelda and Dispatch day. So we'll stream Zelda in the morning for 4 hours, take a bit of a break, and then come back for Dispatch. That's the plan for that. Tuesday will be, well, there may be Where Winds Meet in there as well, depending on how much I'm addicted to it. I'll probably stream a lot of it offline as well, or play a lot of it offline. So I may throw some Where Winds Meet in there as well. Next week, we're also going to be listening to the soundtrack for Super Smash RPG. Let me verify. Super Smash Bros. Brawl Subspace Emissary. Okay. And then the week after, the week of Thanksgiving in the States, we'll be listening to Chrono Cross. That will round out this month's wow, we're almost done with November already. Yes, Subspace Emissary. Yeah, after that, I'll be taking a couple days off for Thanksgiving and the holiday, so it'll be a short week. I think it's Wednesday. After Wednesday, I'll take off the rest of the week. And then I will be back. We'll keep pushing through Twilight Princess in the new week. And then Xenoblade will start. And then the subathon will start. So you're welcome, Juan. Congrats. Yeah, so you love Subspace? I didn't even know it existed. Oh, it's the story mode. Oh. That's funny. Yeah, so that's the game plan. Xenoblade Subathon, the Game Awards Monday. Oh, Monday will be live for when they announce who the Game Awards nominees are. So I'm going to milk that. And then in December, we'll also plan the Meatballies. I forgot to tell you, that's the name of the award, the Meatballies. So that's exciting. The Meatballies, the Meatball Awards, and everyone will be given Meatballies. I need to figure out if I'm going to actually give out like physical items, but I don't think I can just mail this shit to people, so we'll see. Yeah, so we're all the way pushing to the holidays, so busy. A bunch of Game of the Year sort of videos, sad VGM before the year ends. Funny enough, I did just record a sad Try Not to Cry challenge, and believe it or not, I did not cry. But yes, we'll do a sad VGM battle. That sounds good. We'll try to schedule it for maybe like the day before Xenoblade Chronicles. So maybe like December 1st. Just call it the Ball Awards or the Balls. I think the problem with calling it the Ball or the Balls is that, well, when people think about balls, I mean, they think about testicles. So, I mean, I feel like Christmas music and video games? Possibly. That sounds fun. Wait, Mark, are you taking time off? You're telling me that you're a real person, not just an object to entertain us in our magical little boxes? Indeed, yes. No, I'm a normal person. Tears are stored in the balls. We'll implement that starting, I think, next week. We'll get jump start on it. Who will win the big balls of the and the big ball winner is just the amount of euphemisms that I could maybe put into an award show would truly just be so primo. That would be so funny. Also, next week I'll finish up Cyberpunk Edge Runners season 1, and I will do my best to dive right into season 2, and then we'll finish up Freerun. Yeah, it doesn't matter. We'll finish up Freerun on the VOD channel. So just lots of stuff just constantly happening. I do want to do a cooking stream just because, or a cooking video, because I do have a VGM cooking, a cooking song video I want to film, but I have to film that while cooking. So I think year 4 of Marco Meatball will also be more like on location things. Also, I have a very big surprise. Oh wait, actually, I have a huge surprise for you in December. So stay tuned for that. I recently went to a studio and recorded some green screen footage. So I can't wait to tell you about that. You may not like it as much as I do. I'm really excited, but you guys, it'll vary, but I'm very excited. Did my tracks for The Outer Worlds 2 come out yet? Come on, man. What the fuck?
Who here has...
I don't know. I don't think they did. They never did. Okay. Well, anyway, eventually I'll be able to talk about that. That'll be fun. Wait, maybe they did? They did not. Okay, well. What? Moe's battle theme for The Simpsons? You like putting balsamic vinegar on your... Whoa. All right, bro. Well, you do you. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Have a great weekend. See you tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Eastern, if you want to hang out and check out Where Winds Meet. We will be doing a Meatball Guild in that game, and there is a Discord chat for it. So see you guys later. Be well. Have a great weekend, and I will see you either tomorrow or see you on Monday. Take care. Be well.